Here's the situation. The train that is XFC 63 is making no more stops on the way to the main event. It is non-stop action from here on out. Are you ready for your next fight? Introducing first, Seany Showtime Olsen.
No stranger to the XFC cage, Seany Showtime Olsen fighting all the way out of Black Dragon Kai Fight Club Jiu-Jitsu. What hasn't this man done in the cage before? This is his 9th walkout, has a record of 3-5, but don't let that mistake it. I think 3 or 4 of those have actually been for belts.
Yeah, absolutely. He's one of those guys that, like, you look at his record, he could be 3-5 or he could be 8-0. You know, he's just an excitement machine. Every single one of his fights have, produced highlights. So, and again, whenever you know Seany Olsen's walking out, we've got that Men in Black theme song, the Black Dragon Kai uniform.
Yeah, and once again, if you look at the skill set he brings to the table, he's 2-time WKBF Queensland champion in Muay Thai. He's the 2-time Australian champion for Muay Thai. He also has a purple belt in BJJ. And also done a lot of striking as well in terms of boxing. Jumped in the cage, jumped in before in terms of the boxing ring. But he's been in this cage so many times. He's super comfortable and just brings together just a complete racket. He recently had a young boy in August as well, so that brings up 5 kids for him as well. So
Jesus,
super looking forward to this one for him.
Introducing his opponent, Samuel Miles.
And now we have, making a big trip up here as well, we have Sam Miles coming out of Absolute MMA. And you start looking across the people who you're training with, oh my gosh, it's just phenomenal. Obviously Simon Carlson, you've got Jack Jenkins, you've got Joseph, Luciano. There's just so many people, and obviously coached by them as well. There's just so much love here. I love that we have 2 purple belts going at each other as well, so we have that really, really good quality experience. Sam makes the cage, walking the cage for his 7th time, 4 wins, 2 losses. It's a really, really good matchup, and it comes down to having quality matchmakers. There's no such thing as a free fight or a given fight here.
Yeah, both massive boys for the welterweight division.
And this one's actually coming in a catch weight of 80 kilos. And the reason that's in play is that Seany had a opponent pull out, I think 3 or 4, basically after the fight was called out, his opponent pulled out. So while he just kept training, not knowing who his opponent was going to be, Sam answered the call and said, can we make it at 80 kilos instead of 77? So we're expecting Sam to come in quite big, but you look at Seany himself, he's got tree trunks for thighs. He's an absolute specimen. I'm looking over at Sam now, and mate, both these guys here are cover models, so they're certainly built well.
The one thing I love about Black Dragon Kai is Geordie Lovers-McVeigh has them in fight form and fight fitness 365 days of the year.
Always, yeah.
To the point that they must have a 6-pack if they want to fight, and that's the honest truth. If any fighter wants to turn around and say, I want to fight, Geordie will literally say, show me a photo of your 6-pack, and if you don't have it, your name's not getting put forward.
Both big boys.
This next fight is a middleweight fight, B-class rules, 3 by 3-minute rounds. Introducing first in the blue corner. Weighing in at 79.4 kilos with an amateur record of 3 wins, 5 losses, fighting at a Black Dragon Kai and Fight Club Jiu-Jitsu, Seany Showtime Olsen! And his opponent in the red corner. Weighing in at 80.3 kilos with an amateur record of 4 wins, 2 losses, fighting out of Absolute MMA, Samuel And your referee for this fight is Peter Hickmott.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
I just assumed both.
Both of them at it.
Oh, fly away straight away. Oh, big shots.
And that's when you start looking at Seany, like the big smile he shows you. But as soon as the fight starts, he's into it.
Seany Olsen took that right on the chin then and walked straight through it. That was a solid punch coming through from Marles. Yeah, obviously game plan we know straight away. Seany Olsen wants to walk straight forward and throw bombs.
And he is doing
Oh,
that.
that was a huge left hook there. But
Oh,
both
good
these guys
shot.
are doing such a great job.
Wow, look at that timing. Down he goes.
Okay. And Seany's just listened to his coach here. Geordie's like, do this. And Sean's like, here, look
Wow.
here, my hand here now. I can do that. Righty, I'll do that now. It's just so, Miles is just doing a really good job here.
No,
Laced
down
that
again.
leg and was able to pull him off the cage there. He's just trying to secure that top part and lock the legs over.
Up he goes, climbing the body.
Yep, Sean's doing a great job putting his right hand on the left leg, which is stopping him from being able to lock in any type of really good position, opening his hips up to kind of escape.
He is in danger here of a head and arm choke if he can get up any higher, which I think is what he's trying to get right now.
He's not, it's okay, so from here it's not too bad.
If he can get to the side.
The problem is he's pulling that left shoulder down just to open that airway a little bit.
Yep.
And now he's got
nice
it.
one.
So one of the things that the Fight Club guys do, they'll push that hand in, almost like answering the phone, and then backswim over to get the hand in front.
Yeah.
But Miles has really, really good quality pressure here. Now Seany has given up his back, and from here
He's flattened him out.
he has flattened him out. I can't quite see because Peter Hickmott needs a better vision piece than we do. So a couple of punches just to square it up and see if he
That
can
looks
open
tight,
up.
and there's the stoppage.
Wow. Couple of punches at the end there to loosen up the chin and then straight in.
And that was just basically you have to defend, move your head, and in doing so you open up your chin.
Yep. That's excellent work there.
Really, really calculated by both Olsen and Miles there. Miles able to get the breadbasket that time.
Is that the fourth or fifth rear naked choke we've seen tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I've lost count, mate, but there has been quite a few, and all of them haven't really been given easily. Like, it's come to a couple of strikes to get there.
Yep.
And once you're flat on your back and your hips are being pushed down by the other person's hips, it's just a matter of time before you get opened up.
Yep.
The winner of this fight at 2 minutes 55 in the first round by rear naked choke in the red corner, Samuel Miles.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Samuel Miles. Tell you what, mate, you've made the trip up from New South Wales. Now, pardon? Victoria. Sorry, I'll change it. I had a joke, but I'm not going to say it now. All right, mate, tell you what, you've come all the way up against not only a home crowd favourite, but against, the Queenslanders. What's it like travelling all the way up and fighting in front of, like I said, somebody that's as well known as Seany Olsen?
It was an absolute pleasure. I took this fight on late notice. Respect for him for taking it too, because he took it with me on late notice as well, I guess. So I've had 7 fights. 6 of my fights have been away. There's some bitches in Victoria that don't want to fight. If someone wants to fight, one last heavy amateur, let's go. I want to fight someone good.
Nice. I was going to say, AFL, pretty much known for their bitches. Obviously, there's quite a few there as well. Mate, what goes through your head? Obviously, you would have imagined that fight a million times in your head over the last couple of days. Were you expecting Seany Olsen to come out as aggressive as he was and throwing bombs like that?
To be honest, I watched a lot of his fights. He comes out aggressive, always. I had a feeling maybe he would feel it out, but he came out hot. I was willing to come out hot too. About halfway through, I thought, nah, let's take this to the ground. I don't want to be a toss-up of the coin here. But, yeah.
So what's the plan for the rest of the night, mate? You want to go out and grab a couple of drinks? You want to go and relax? What's the deal? Do we need somebody here to give him some advice on the hot spots in Brisbane? What's the go?
Me and the Salmon are going to keep it quiet tonight. I just want to say thank you to everyone at Absolute. Thank you to Simon Carson. Thank you to Joey Luciano. Thank you to Dylan Lahari. Absolute beast. Definitely thank you to Sama for coming up with me and everyone else. Lots of love.
All right, make some noise for your winner, Samuel Marles. Congrats, buddy.